Hello my gorgeous loves out there and welcome. In today's video, I'm going to be testing out some new makeup that I picked up as well as some makeup that's already been out but they're new to me and I wanted to create a look, just hang out with you guys a bit and have some fun with makeup. But before we get into this video, if you're new here, hello, welcome. My name is Bri and I'm just a crazy lover of all things beauty and I like to post a lot of fun and colorful makeup content. I like to do a lot of me makeup, so if that is what you're into, then please hit that subscribe button and join this little family. But with that being said, let's get into this video. So I am ready to put on some makeup. I just took off my makeup that I had for work and I'm ready to get a little glam with you guys. Does my face look a little darker, by the way? I've been using tanning drops in my moisturizer to get my face to match my body because my face has just been way too pale lately. But anyways, let's get into the makeup products. I'll show you guys everything that I'm working with and then we'll get into the makeup look. I did pick up some things from Loreal Cosmetics, which I actually got these things I think during Black Friday or in December, and it's been what, 2 months now and I still haven't tried any of these products. So I did pick up a palette from Loreal Cosmetics. Now the original palette was called the Evergreen palette, which I think released on Black Friday. Now I changed out some of the shades because 4 of the shades were already in the 1-Up palette, which I have right here. So you see, I think it was like this matte, maybe this matte, and one of the metallics. So, you know, of course I didn't want repeat shades, so I changed them out and this is my version. I'll show you guys the original palette up here in case you're curious. And I made mine very grungy, you know what I like, a little smoky, a little cool tone. I'll even throw out some swatches because this looks so pretty. I haven't touched it at all yet. It has a good ratio of like mattes and metallics and I can't wait to see what I can come up with this. So I'll be using this palette today. I just love how you can customize palettes on their website. Any palette they have, you can change out shades. They have a really cool build your own palette feature on their website. And then I also did make a custom face palette and I put all of their glowy blushes. These are the shades that I've been wanting forever. So I picked them up and I'm going to use maybe one of them, 2 of them in the look today. I did also pick up the new KVD Good Apple Full Coverage Serum Foundation. I got mine in the shade Medium 48. I was just curious about it. I love the packaging. I love the description about it. And I was like, you know what? I need to try this. It just really appealed to me. So I picked it up right when it became available. I think this will match. I think this is a medium cool tone. That's the one I went with this time because I feel like the medium neutral shades I've been picking up have been a little too warm for me. I did also pick up the totally hyped mascara, the Loreal Telescopic Lift Mascara, because you know everyone's been hyping this up, TikTok, everywhere. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try it. I need to know. I need to know if it's worth the hype. So I picked it up. Yes, I fell for the marketing of this, so I'm going to be trying this out and find out if it is the bee's knees. Does anyone say that anymore? Also, I wanted to use this primer again from Essence. I've been testing it out and I wanted to like use it again so I can really formulate my thoughts, so I can do like a ranking of products I tried very soon. I'm going to use the Nakia Joy pressed powder. I'm not sure if I use this on camera. I have the loose version already, love it, so I got a pressed version. I also got this Key So Care Soft Stay Brow Gel. It was in the Trend Mood box that I picked up, so I was like, you know what, might as well test that out too. Oh, it's clear. This is my first time opening the component up. And I also have some new lippies from Lethal as well. So I think that's about it that I want to show you. I'll probably use the KVD Good Apple concealer to go with the foundation because it seems like that would be, you know, the natural thing to pair together. So let me get a little closer so we can jump into this look. So I got a little bit closer and we're going to get into this Essence Poreless Partner Primer. This is the mattifying and blurring primer. I really like this one so far. Feels like a very lightweight moisturizer, but it does leave your skin feeling like a very smooth, soft matte finish. Like it dries down and I think it does a good job at smoothing out the pores. It just kind of scented. It has a very clean salon kind of smell. That's the only thing I don't love about it. I mean, it smells good, but I just don't necessarily want my face products to have scent in them. Let's get into the foundation. and hopefully this will match me. I feel like it's going to. Like I said, I got medium 48. I love the bottle, right? I think this is so cool. It's glass. It has a pump. We all love a pump. And maybe I'll squeeze out the shade here first. Oh yeah, I think this is gonna work for me. I heard it's like super full coverage. Oh, not bad. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna pump like maybe 2 pumps. We'll go with 2 pumps. We'll see how that pans out. Hopefully I don't look like a hot mess at the end of this. Let me get maybe a clean foundation brush if I can find one. So I'm just gonna like, did I put some in my mouth on accident? Oh my God. Okay, so I'm just gonna dab that around. Hopefully I didn't use too much because everyone says this has so much coverage. I found 1 clean foundation brush left in my collection. I think for once I have a pretty decent shade. I mean, right? I mean, right now I feel like it's looking pale, but once I like blend it in, I think we should be fine. This is blending so easily on the skin. And I heard like it completely like dries down to like a matte finish. But when you're an oily skin girl, like you appreciate something like that. I mean, if you like a matte finish and have oily skin, which I prefer because that means it's going to probably last longer on my face. If it starts off, you know, more matte, if it starts off glowy, that makes me really nervous because I already naturally get glowy on my own. This is like fully drying down at this point. Like, wow. The coverage is really, really good. I mean, I can still see a little bit peeking through. I think it's like medium at this point. I'm sure you could really, really build it up and get super full coverage. But whoa, this is instantly dry. That's crazy. I feel like you could get away without setting this foundation. What do you guys think? I think now that I have it blended in, it actually matches really well. I feel like this is the best foundation match that I have done in a while because all of the other ones look super orange that I've been testing lately and like super warm, but this one is pretty dang good. I'm gonna do one more little pumpy and see if I can just build it up on my cheeks just to cover a little bit more. That's where I have most of my like little acne scarring and sunspots. I'm going to go into the KVD Good Apple Concealer. I have the shade medium 126. Funny thing is this concealer is more of like a satin finish, and I thought this was going to be similar to this one, but this one's definitely way more matte. But I'm going to put this under the eyes. I love this. It gives really good coverage. This is such a amazing, blendable, like just gorgeous concealer under the eye. So let me just blend that all out very quickly. So concealer and the foundation are looking so good together, but I mean, it would make sense. I think they're supposed to look good together. Nice and brightened up under the eye. So I'm going to go into the KVD pressed powder. I love this powder both in the pressed and loose version. It's so good. So great if you need to keep your makeup long wearing and have like a soft matte finish. Oh, it's so flawless. It will smooth out your skin, make you feel baby soft. Highly recommend. This is like holy grail status at this point. So the face is set, feeling so soft and matte. I love it. Everything is looking so, so good. So I'm going to go off camera, put on some bronzer because there's no new bronzers that I have to test out. So I'm going to do that really quickly and then I will be right back. Now I'm all bronzed up. I have some warmth to the face, some color, and I did go in with the LYS No Limits Matte Bronzer in Harmony. This is the one set for medium skin tones. And now I'm going to get into the Lethal Custom palette that I made. I don't know what the blush names are, but they'll be linked below, the ones that I have in here. Just, I can't see the back of them. I don't have the energy to pop these shades out. But I think I'm going to mix this pink and this orange together. Yeah, I think that will be a cool little combo. These are glowy blushes and they do have sheen. They do have a lot of kickback, so be careful. They pack a punch, so you don't want to go too heavy-handed. But I'm just going to work slow. I feel like this is gonna make a cool little like corally combo with a mix of the pink and the orange. Ooh, do you see that? There's like this most beautiful glow from these. I love the blushes from Lethal, both in the matte as well as the glowy version, but I mean, I'm always a sucker for glow, and I am a fan. It's a very natural, like sheeny glow from within kind of moment. That's why I really like these. They're not too intense where it seems like you have highlighter all over your cheeks. It just gives the most beautiful, effortless glow. I'm just gonna get that all blended out. I'm gonna now highlight really quick. I don't have any new highlighters, so I'm just gonna go into the Bare Minerals Endless Glow Highlighter in Joy. It's like a peachy pink shade, and I'm gonna use that on the very tippy tops. I haven't used this in a while, but it is a beautiful highlighter. Very smooth, like look at that. So pretty. So I'm just gonna get that all over, get glowed up. So I'm all glowed up. I feel like I look very sun-kissed and fresh. I love that look, but I'm gonna go off camera. I'm gonna fill my brows in. I'm gonna use the Give Beauty Hella On Point Ultra Fine Brow Pencil in number 6, and then I'll come back and we'll get into the brow gel from Keys So Care. So brows are filled. I think they look pretty decent. So let's get into this Keys So Care brow gel. This is called the Soft Stay Brow Gel, and it says this is a clear brow gel that grooms, defines, and smooths hairs to create the appearance of fuller, more voluminous looking brows, which I'm a fan of. I'm not used to using a clear brow gel, but I'll show you guys up close what the component looks like, and then here's what the applicator looks like. It's a bigger brow brush than I'm used to, but we'll see. I usually like having a tinted brow gel, so we'll add some color and like more fullness to the brows, but you know what? I don't mind if it's a good brow gel that it's clear. I mean, it's gripping the hairs really well. I do feel like I would prefer this brush to be a little smaller, just so I can be a little bit more precise, but it's definitely putting the brows up and giving like that fluffy feathered brow effect, right? Can you guys tell? I mean, I have a lot of like, you know, color in my brows from the pencil, but I can really see it's definitely, wow, I actually kind of like this. Okay, can you guys see? Wow. We'll just have to see if this actually keeps my brows up. I will try to remember to leave a pinned comment after I wore it for a while to let you guys know like how it wore and what my like kind of final thoughts are on the products. So now that brows are done, we can finally get into this Lethal palette. I'm so excited. I'm just gonna prime my eyes with the MAC Paint Pot in Soft Ochre and just get a good like canvas. So now let's get into the shadows. I'm gonna get into this shade right here. I'll put the names of the shade on the screen because I can't see the back of them right now, but they'll pop up for you guys so you know what I'm using. And I'm just gonna use this through the crease. Their shades are on the powdery side. Dust off the X's. I did not set my primer. And I'm just gonna go right through the crease with this. This is such a murky brown and green shade. Has a good amount of depth. Wow, I was not expecting that. And I'm just going to blend this all through the crease. We're gonna have an easy peasy moment today. I don't wanna do anything crazy or complex. So I got this all blended through the crease. It's so saturated, that looks so good. Such a beautiful grungy shade. But I do wanna take a little bit of this more olivey shade. Name will be on the screen. And I'm just gonna maybe bring a little bit of that in the front. This one is just more green, not as brown tone, but it's still like a grungy olivey shade. I don't think you're gonna tell the difference between the two because they're, you know, similar. Just one's a little bit more brown, but I just wanted to see what that would be like. Kind of brush it over the edge too. Now I want to get into the black matte right here, and I'm gonna get like a smaller brush, and I'm gonna use that to deepen out the outer corner. I'm gonna go on lightly, dust off the excess, and I'm just gonna keep that on the outer corner. Ooh, that's a nice matte black. It's giving like the perfect amount of depth that I want out here. So now I'm going to do my lower lash line, and I want to use this purple shade down there. I think that will look really good with like an olivey top and a purpley bottom. So I'm just gonna stamp that all on the lower lash line. So I want to deepen out the outer corner of this purple. I started putting some, but my camera died on me. But we're back now, and I'm just using that to deepen the outer corner and match up with the top. Just to keep that like depth going on the outer edge here. So now I want to take a little bit of this shade right here. This is a dual chrome. It looks like a blue to like a reddish base to it. I'm gonna use that in the front portion on the bottom. I think that's gonna go really nicely against the purple. I'm not doing anything groundbreaking with this look. I'm doing a very typical Brie look, but that's my go-to. I like what I like, so I'm just popping that right here in the front. Ooh, that looks pretty against that purple matte down here. And it's very smooth, it's going on very nicely. I just always like a little pop of metallic in the front part. I love the matte purple too. So far, everything is performing super good in this palette. Like everything is nice and pigmented and saturated. So now I want to get into this shade right here, which I think is also a dual chrome. It looks like it has olive to like a reddish burgundy base too. This looks really pretty. I think this is going to go really well with the tones that's on my lid. These are really smooth. They're easy to work with. Like their metallics are just very smooth, easy to spread on the lids. They're not like extra sparkly or like those extra intense shifty shades, but they work very well on the lids. They won't enhance texture, and they are very pretty as well. So for the very last shade, so we can get a little inner corner highlight moment, I'm gonna take this like very light, almost pale yellow, goldeny shade, but it looks like it has some green to it. Oh my god, this is the perfect kind of inner corner highlight to go with this look. I'm gonna spray it, and we're just gonna pop it right there. Oh, that is so pretty and super bright. I'm gonna take it a little bit up and kind of arch into the crease. Oh, this is so smooth too and easy to put on. So that is everything for the shadows. Inner corner looks beautiful. These shades perform so well. I'm just gonna put on some liner. I'm gonna take the LA Girl Jet Setter liquid liner and do a quick wing with it, so we can get into the mascara. I got my wing on, and I think I went way too extreme. It got big and fat and bold really quickly, but we're gonna ignore that liner and get into the mascara. I'm going to finally try the super hyped up telescopic lift mascara that everyone and their mama is talking about. Let's see what this applicator is all about, or the brush. This is what it looks like. I'm sure you've seen it. It's like all over social media. It's like a paddle. You see how like one side is like flat? That's interesting. Okay, we'll see. But everyone says this like is so amazing. Your lashes will look so dramatic. So we want to see if it's really about that. I'm just gonna start brushing it through. I don't know, this paddle situation is really weird. But I'm always down for a dramatic mascara, because I'm just not the best with falsies. So if I can find a mascara that can give me that false lash effect, I am all for. So I'm just kind of, I don't know, using the bristle side. It really does grip to your lashes though. I'm not sure how I feel about it being like a paddle. So here's my lashes with just one coat. I do feel like it's giving me more thickness and a length. I'm not sure if you guys can really see because my liner is so damn thick, but I can really tell in the mirror here. There's definitely a difference. So let's just go into one more coat and see. So here's my lashes all complete. They look dramatic, they look bold, they're thick, they're voluminous, they're long. I get the hype now. I am a fan. They're not overhyping this. Like, look how dramatic my lashes look. I feel like I have falsies on. Like, that's how dramatic they look. At least to me. You guys will have to tell me what you think, but I'm thinking they look really good. I'm very impressed. Now, I don't like the brush that much. I don't like the paddle situation. It's kind of hard to work with, and I felt like I was kind of getting it on my lids, and it's really hard to use this on the lower lash line because it's a paddle. So it's kind of hard to not like get it to touch your skin. I mean, I kind of struggled on the lower lash line part, but besides the brush, the actual formula seems very, very promising and very good. So now let's finish off with a lippy because I've been here way too long. I'm gonna go into this Lethal. This is one of their lip creams. They're so good. I picked up the shade called Ambient. I feel like this will be a good tone for the look. It's like a brownie nudie shade. And I'm just gonna put that on quickly because we need to wrap this video up. This is a very like moussey kind of texture. Kind of reminds me of the Kaleidos Cloud lip clays. Very light and very moussey and soft. I love them so much. And they wear very gracefully on the lips. Have good opacity. Need to stop talking so I can finish this. So there's my lippy. I really like this color. It matches with the eye look really well. It's like a brownie nude, like my favorite kind of nude. I'm going to take this ColourPop pencil in the waterline. This one is called Charmer. I think it's going to match the shade in the bottom really well. Just need to do that final step to complete the look. I did also go ahead and tightline with this Stress State pencil, but here is the look. It's all complete, lippy, complexion, eyes, everything looks so good. I feel really pretty. I feel like my eye makeup looks bomb. I feel like my complexion looks bomb. My lips look bomb. Like this whole look just came together so well. This was such a good little get ready with me. I love all the products so far. Now, of course, I'll have to test out the new things to me more, but I have high hopes for all of them. I feel like my lashes are so bold, intense, voluminous, very dramatic. So I get the hype over this one. I'm so happy that I finally tried it because I'm really loving how it makes my lashes look like I have falsies on. But I'll have to test out, make sure it doesn't like weigh down or start to flake throughout the day. But I'm happy that I picked it up and fell for the hype. As for the foundation, skin is on fleek right now. It looks very smooth. It's still nice and matte. I feel like this is going to be very long wearing, and I have high hopes that this is going to be a good foundation for my oily skin. I'll have to test it out and maybe wear it to work and do a good 10-12 hour wear test to see how well this does. Maybe a 16-hour wear test. But I'm pretty hopeful that this is going to last and stay matte at how matte it is right now, and it's on the skin very nicely. It feels super lightweight. It doesn't feel heavy, and it blended out like a dream. Like this might be maybe one of my holy grails. Who knows? This might be my next favorite foundation. I'm so excited for that one. I mean, I already like this primer a lot. It's so lightweight from Essence and gives a little mattifying effect. As for the brow gel, I really like this, which I'm surprised because normally I like tinted brow gels because it gives more volume and some color to the brows. But this is doing a really good job at keeping my brow hairs up so far. Now, of course, I'll have to wear it longer to see if it actually stays, but I feel like it's giving that fluffy brow effect, and my brows don't feel crunchy at all. And some brow gels can make your brows feel crunchy, and they feel like they have a soft flex to them. I like how they feathered up my brows, and it didn't leave any residue on the brows either. It's truly clear, didn't do anything weird. So this seems nice. I'm gonna have to keep testing it out, but I also have high hopes for that. As for the palette from Lethal, it's beautiful. I think their formula has improved so much. Ever since they did the Nightflower collection, I feel like their mattes are more pigmented and buttery and blendable, and I think the metallics are really pretty. I think the dual chromes are really nice in here. Like I said, I'll leave all the shade names that I picked for this palette and let you know which ones are switched out from the original Evergreen palette. I'll make sure to leave that for you guys in case you want to know how I put this palette together. But the formula seems bomb. I love the color options in here, and I love that you can customize your palettes with Lethal. That is so cool. Like, it's so easy. You can see how the palette looks and switch out the colors. Such a cool build your own palette platform that they have on there, and I'm very happy with everything that I used today, and I had so much fun putting this look together with you guys. But you will have to let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Have you tried any of these products? Are there anything that you're like, it is totally worth the hype that you've tried lately. I would love to hear from all of y'all. And if you're new here and you enjoy this video and you like a lot of fun, colorful makeup content, you like a lot of stuff on indie makeup and eyeshadow palettes, then please hit that subscribe button and join this little family. Also, don't forget to check out the description below. I will link all the products that I used today in case you're curious about them and want to learn more. I will link my other videos that I have done if you want to check out more on my channel. I will also have my contact and my social media platforms. I'm also on Instagram as Brici Lifestyle and Brici_Beauty. So if you guys want to join my Instagram fam, I would really love that. But guys, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, for being here, supporting me, being amazing. I just appreciate you guys all so much, and I just hope you're all doing well wherever you are in the world, and just sending you all so much light and love. But until next time, bye guys.